So I certainly don't think it's just us. I see fan art on about every show and about every movie and all that kind of stuff. However, there is quite a bit in regards to Supernatural, and we get to see some of it. Sometimes we certainly don't see all of it. There's some pretty artistic people out there. I will say that.
Yeah, I think even beyond art, I think being a part of something that has inspired creativity and has inspired
in any way,
and philanthropy. I think it's nice to be a part of something that we're all building and growing together. I mean, we get to kind of express ourselves creatively and philanthropically. Good. Yeah. It's ready for that. It's like a mountain. So it's nice to be a part of something that
inspires any kind of creativity. Yeah.
Go more over there, way on the end with the red hair. Yes, you. Yes.
First of all, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Awesome. I just wanted to know, is it like weird seeing yourself in one of your episodes like being tortured or like dying? Like, how do you respond to that?
My initial response is to like make sure my kids aren't looking at the screen, and I mean that. Like so Tom, every now and again when we're we'll put an iPad in his hand and have him watch like a young person's show, like Dinosaur Train or Frozen. Or yeah, some Dinosaur Train fans out there. See you at the Dino Train convention. No, but he now will push the button and go to YouTube and just start, and I think like Jen will, every now and again if he misses me and I'm at work or they're in Austin, she'll put on like an interview to where, or a gag reel or something, but on the side, it's like recommended videos. There'll be videos of Sam getting beat up, and I've died a lot in movies and shows and gotten beat up a lot in movies and shows.
No kidding!
Yeah, no kidding. I think it's more difficult for my family, like my mom or my brother or my child. I kind of remember doing it. It's interesting.
I work hard to keep Tom from seeing his face on the screen. It's difficult. We're seeing those things. It's hard to be judgmental, or look at it from an audience's perspective when you're watching yourself. I think that he and I are both, when we watch ourselves, we're not overly critical about our what we're doing.
Yeah, we're overly critical about it.
Probably. I think it's more of like, okay, how could I have done that better? What could I learn from what I just saw? And it's also educational, in not just from seeing what we're doing as a performance, but also seeing how the editors are cutting those scenes together and understanding that, oh, okay, wow, I didn't expect them to use that shot, or I didn't expect them to use that music, and that really changes the feel of what I was doing. And so you kind of, once you start getting that education and seeing the final product, then you can start tailoring your performance on the day. And I think it's been a nice kind of marriage of that over the past 10 years. Green sweatshirt.
You can yell it.
First, I want to say, Jared, your smile melts my heart.
Breaks it?
Melts.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you.
Jensen, your smile affects a completely different part of my body.
Yeah, you asked the question about the cheesiest picture.
My question was, with all of the strange situations that Sam and Dean end up in, and all of the ridiculous, scenes that you have to film, is there ever a point where you're filming something and you just think to yourself, what the hell am I doing?
All the time.
Can you give an example?
The dog episode comes into play. I'm hanging my head out the window and checking out a poodle. This is my life.
I think Nutcracker comes to mind. And also playing ourselves in French Mistake was certainly interesting. But there
are a lot of times when we stop and go, what the hell
on the plus side,
are we doing?
Like, we as a show don't take ourselves too seriously, right? So that's kind of the joy of it. But there are certainly times when you sit there, you look at each other, you're like, we're grown men. Like, this is our profession. What's wrong with us?
I'll never forget in Monster Movie. I may have told you guys this. Todd Stashwick, who played Dracula, and I'm dressed up in like lederhosen, and I'm strapped to a big board, and he's got the whole Dracula thing, and he just walks up to me. He's like, "We're grown men, and we do this for a living." I'm like, "Wow, that is a reality check." So yes, to answer your question, we have those moments quite often. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Go ahead.
I see a person pointing to a person with a phone. Yes.
Yes.
Well, now I'm scared.
Yeah, the one with the